Coach, your thoughts on the performance tonight?
Well, I was happy with the result. We wanted to start the game off quickly, which we did with the two early goals. So that established the rhythm of the game for us. We gave up maybe a few too many chances, I thought, in the first half where we were a little bit open. But I was pleased offensively with some of the things we did, the goals we scored. Lamar Nagel, I think the first goal was a really good goal. Second goal was like a 10-pass sequence. So I was happy with that. And then the second group that came in, could have scored more than two as well, but they scored two good goals also.
And as you said, the sequences, the passing seemed pretty sharp tonight. How good is that for the team's mentality this kind of early in this tournament?
Well, it's always good. Anytime you win, it's a positive for your team, and anytime you put together passing sequences and get your rhythm of play going, and that was the thing that we were looking for. Defensively, we wanted to hold it to zero, which we did, so we were happy about that. But I still think we got to fine-tune that a little bit. I thought the second half was better for us defensively. I think they really didn't get through all that much in the second half at all. So that was much better defensively.
What did you see from the second group that came in? Obviously, there was a couple goals scored. What did you like from that bunch of guys?
Well, it was good. It was good certainly for Kevin Parsimon because he's coming off an ACL, and so it's his first real test. And I think people could see that he's a pretty clinical finisher when he gets his opportunities to finish his chances. So it was good for him. Correa, who's our new left back that we signed from Colombia, he got forward really well. Kovar, our homegrown player, did some good things. Christian Roldan's playing better and better all the time. Andy Rose played a deeper role today. We wanted to see him play in that deeper role, and I thought Jimmy Ockford did a great job in the back just winning headers.
Sigi obviously wasn't against major league competition, but for all these people that came out to see Clint play tonight, what does it mean for him to have that type of performance when he knows people are coming to see him?
Yeah, I mean, people can see what he can do. Oba does a lot of work, and Oba was probably the unluckiest man on the field today, because he didn't get a goal. But certainly some of the combinations, the goal where they combined on the second goal. I mean, as a coach, you just sit there and say, "What do you say?" I mean, I can't teach that. I can't, we can't diagram that and show them that. That's just their instincts and their ability to play off of each other is just so sublime. So, I was happy for Clint, happy for the goals that he got, because as a goal scorer, you always want to get your confidence there. And Oba will be back on the board as well for us.
What about that pass by Mears on the second goal there?
What a great cross. One of the things we felt with Tyrone is, it's tough to replace a guy like DeAndre Yedlin, and you don't find many guys with that kind of pace. But Tyrone, has that ability to get forward, and he's an excellent crosser of the ball, and he showed that on that goal.
How is he kind of mixing in with the defense right now? Obviously the Brad in there in the middle. How you see Tyrone kind of come along with that group?
It's coming along all right. I still think we gotta tighten it up a little bit, but it's not just a back four. When we defend, it's everybody. It's the two midfielders in front of them in the middle, making sure we lock down the middle, and it's also the outside guys and doing their job. So, he's meshed in very well. The guys really like him. He's a very accepted part of our team.
And then back at it tomorrow morning, what are you trying to get out of that match against Minnesota?
Well, obviously for the second group, for them to try and get some more minutes, and then we had about 5 guys who didn't play at all tonight. So between those 15 guys, we're going to try and get them minutes, and it's another opportunity for them to play against a very good a very good NASL team.